Morning, Linda Hollington here with Caldwell Banker Paradise. Today we're going to talk about finding your dream home. Uh, I talked to couples, singles, grandparents, and they usually know what they want. But it's a good idea to get those goals written down somewhere so that you can really take a look at them. You want to have a list of must-haves that you absolutely have to have this. Like 2 bathrooms. You can't have any less than 2 bathrooms, whatever it is. You need to know what you must have. And then you can take your other things and add those as would like to have so that you can tell the difference when you come to a home that has everything you need. And then what does it have extra, that you might like too. Because this is going to be a process. And I recommend that you do not rush through it. Zillow reported in 2020 that 75% of people that bought homes that year had were it regretted at least one thing about their home and wished that they had taken more time. So take your time, look around. Um, excuse me, and compare to what you can afford. Make sure that you're in the right market and keep an eye on that market. Your realtor will too. Once they know your price point, they will keep an idea because they could go up. Okay, they could go up into a price range that where you're looking, you can no longer afford to look. Or the other thing could happen. They could go down. So you could go up, you can go up a little bit. You can go looking at houses that you didn't think you would get to look at. It can go either way. So you want to keep a close watch on that to see how the market is going. And research the areas because people come to Florida. They've always wanted to live in Florida, but they don't know the neighborhoods. They don't know uh, anything about anything out there. They don't know anything. So you might want to be close to shopping. You may need to be close to work. You might want to be close to the beach. You might be close to Orlando. A lot of people that come to Brevard County, they went up in the northern part because they're going to work in Orlando, but they want to live on the beach. So if they want to do that, they like North Brevard because there's a highway that takes them right then into Orlando from there. They don't want to come down to the southern part of Brevard County. Um, it's 100 miles long almost, and then have to go back, drive all the way back up there. So um, you need to research the areas and the neighborhoods, the lifestyles that you're looking for. Maybe you like HOAs. You got tennis courts, you got a clubhouse, you got activities, you got all that. Maybe you that's the way you see a retirement home. Maybe it isn't. So you want to research and see what the lifestyles are, the essentials are. Um, and talk to the neighbors. I always recommend that they go there in the evening and walk around, see if they're out taking a walk with their dog or whatever. Ask them about the neighborhood, whatever it is that your question is. You can talk to them. Tell them you're looking at that house right over there, and especially if you're new to Florida, you need to do a lot of that so you don't are not disappointed. Um, and don't lose sight of what the market is doing while you're shopping. We talked about it going up and down, and wherever your price point is, it could change what you can look at. So keep an eye on that. Your realtor will help you with that. And watch your financials and your mortgage process, that it's coming along so that when you get to put that offer in, you can say, I'm approved. You won't be approved for a certain house, but you are qualified to get a mortgage. So you need to watch that process too. Then let's say you get the offer on. You found the perfect house. Then what? You need to dig deep with inspections. That's where a lot of regrets come from. You need to be there, bring a flashlight, look around yourself, Look at things that you know are important and ask questions. Find out from the inspector what he's thinking. He may think you need to take a deep dive somewhere, like in the pool. Have someone come out and inspect it specifically, or whatever. Uh, the chimney. I had a problem one time with a chimney. It was fine, but the inspector said, I think someone needs to have a look at that. And as it turned out, it was fine. It just hadn't been used a lot. So uh, he was a little concerned because they weren't using it, and he thought it needed to be inspected. So those are important. Calculate the cost of having this house too. You need to know not only if you can you afford the mortgage, but can you afford the insurance? Can you afford the taxes? Can you afford the maintenance on the house? So look at the house. What kind of maintenance are you going to have? Do you have a whole lot of stuff that needs maintenance? Or is going to, maybe doesn't need it now, but it will need maintenance. That all adds up. And the tax bill is easy. You can get a hold of that, but they reassess it. When it changes hands, they come out and reassess. So if it hasn't been looked at in 20 years, most likely you're going to have an increase. Can you afford that? And insurance. You're in Florida, we have storms. You're going to need insurance. And so you need to find out what that's going to cost, and early on, and make sure you can get the coverage you need, because all of these things could end up like another mortgage payment for the cost of some of these things sometimes. And be patient when you're looking. Don't be in a hurry. Make sure you check everything out. Because you could see just simple things that no, I don't want to have the pool repaired or whatever. So be patient. And when you're done visiting a house, take the time to make the notes on it. You're going to have paperwork because your realtor is going to provide you that paperwork. So write down things about the house. It's a yes or a no. I had a couple that I was with, and I really liked the way that he did it. He would say, well, is it on the island or not? And that meant, is it considered or not? But it was cute. So make sure and then keep track of those homes. Go back and look again. And then it'll come down to you've got the contract, and then you'll be going the title deed, the sale agreement. Is there any encumbering certifications on this property? The title company takes care of all that, but these are issues that could come up. Are there unpaid dues? Is there an HOA and they haven't paid their dues? And who's going to be expected to pay that when this transitions? So you need to have that decided. Cross-check everything. Everything that comes to you is coming to you because you need to look at it, and there may be something on you that you need to know and need to decide on. So finding your dream home is a process. Be patient, think carefully, and you'll get there. Everybody does. So I wish you luck. And if I can be any help or assistance to you, my number is email is in the comments. Thank you for joining. See you again soon.